there, Deb Bixler here. Welcome back to the free Direct Sales Recruiting University. We are winding down here. I know I promised you a quick tip. Actually, I've given you so many tips over the past, 10 days now, that you should have a pretty good feel for what goes on in the Direct Sales Recruiting University. Starting right now, starting today, we are rolling out the brand new version of the Direct Sales Recruiting University. And we have opened the shopping cart so that you're welcome to start signing up. If you signed up yesterday or the day before, because we did have some teams sign up, we will certainly give you all the bonuses we're going to announce right here and all the new and upgrades. So it's been fun sharing the direct sales tidbits with you, and it's just exactly that, tidbits of what's to come. You know, we're going to have some added bonuses on here for about 5 days. The Direct Sales Recruiting University, you can sign up anytime you want off into the future because it's progressive. We keep on adding more classes on as we go forth. But for the next 5 days, we're really going to bump it up, give you some nice bonuses. Our webinar service does have some limitations. We can service about 500 in one webinar. I think that's the maximum. So hopefully we can accommodate everybody's needs. And so that's what we want to do. I can always oversell because everybody doesn't come live. And that's okay. Because we are going to give video replays. That's one of the big enhancements that we've added on to the Direct Sales Recruiting University. Previously, it was only the audio replays. But what we're going to do this time is not only give you the audio replays, but also the audio MP3 downloads. So you can listen to them in your office. If you have an MP3 player, you can listen to them in your car or at the gym. But even if you don't have an MP3 player, you can certainly listen to them to your office. So automatically, everybody's going to get the MP3 downloads. And also, the replays are going to be by video. And so it'll include the PowerPoints right in the presentation on the video. So that's one of the biggest changes that people have asked for. So I did promise you a bookings tip, didn't I? You know what? I'm going to give you a tip about bookings very similar to the one I gave you about recruiting back on the first module. And really, you know what? If you haven't watched all those other videos, you should go back and watch them in progression because it's definitely a progressive learning style that we use in the Direct Sales Recruiting University. And I think you'll get a lot out of it if you miss those. But what I'm going to say, if you want to get better at scheduling shows, the first thing you want to do is stop saying the word bookings. Bookings is a technical term, just like recruiting. The actual word bookings, booking, it doesn't even sound very nice, does it? I need more bookings. Would you like to have a booking? Would you like to book a show? Would you like to book a show? How about, would you like to invite me to your home? Or whose house are we going to have fun at next month? Eliminating the word bookings from your vocabulary, which is a technical term that we use in the industry, and it kind of is cold. It's technical. Technology is cold. And so if you can take that away and become friendlier and start scheduling shows, asking people to invite you to their home, provide value in a fun evening of entertainment, just totally rework your word choices at your shows and in your general conversations, you will automatically start to get more parties on your calendar. Would you like me to invite me to your home? I would love to come to your home and present a show to your friends. Whose house are we going to have fun at next month? When you schedule a show, Sally, the hostess, earns extra credit because she gets, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so when you schedule a show, not when you book a show. And that is my bookings tip. The Direct Sales Recruiting University focuses on creating a caring and sharing team. And caring and sharing people use caring and sharing words. And that's why bookings is a technical term, recruiting is a technical term. And the Direct Sales Recruiting University focuses on everybody. The reason why that you want to join as an individual or as a team, because we've kept the team concept. That's where it first started when we talked about this in the first video. The team concept was that you can put as many people in a room as you want, and we give you 10 seats that you can have for your team spread all across the United States. And you can really, literally, if you had 10 people at every location and you had 10 seats, you could literally train, 100 people with this webinar series for an investment of $300. Now that's pretty darn good. Not only that, but we're now breaking it down by the individual level. And the video access, this is another big one. You guys are funny. That survey that you filled out was really funny because, you know, everybody wants something different. And so we have to put it all together. Lifetime access was one of the requests. Now, we're going to give you 6 months access to the video recordings hosted on my website. And for those of you who join over the next 5 days while we have this bonus special in place, I will allow you to download the videos as well. So therefore, you will have unlimited access. And so in the Direct Sales Recruiting University, we provide handouts for you to use for note-taking guides. If we're talking about a specific item or a specific form, we give you those forms so you have them in front of you when you're taking your class. After the class, you get related reading to clarify some of the topics we might have skimmed over, as well as a printout so that it lists your homework. A couple of the past participants said that they were confused about what their action steps were and that they wish they had a handout that listed their action steps. Boom! We've got it just for you. Added right in there. And so this program is guaranteed to give you better results in scheduling shows, creating desire for your business opportunity, your products, your services. It's perfect for newcomers. It's perfect for the person who's been in the company for so long and frustrated because you're not getting your results. This program will improve your results. That's why everybody should be taking the Direct Sales Recruiting University, even if you're not a recruiter. Because in the end, you'll be better at scheduling shows and you'll be better at sharing the opportunity. And not only that, you learn how to train your new people, new consultant orientation. One of the things we've added to this new 2012 updated Direct Sales Recruiting University, we've added one more webinar. So it's no longer 5, now it's 6 webinars, because I found when we did the survey and based on the comments that everybody made that you guys want more information on how to get a new consultant off to a terrific start. Now, we already touched on that a little bit, and I also realized that obviously I knew it before, but everybody wants more shows on their calendar, not bookings, right? And so in order to accommodate, because we were already covering that, we were already covering how to fill your calendar, we were already covering new consultant training, but in order to accommodate the request for more of that, I've decided to make it a 6 webinar series. This will be a 6-week long webinar series. One more bonus for those of you who join this week only. Again, you can join anytime. We keep on repeating, but you know, this new launch is one more bonus is we're going to throw in a Q&A teleseminar as opposed to a webinar. Because a lot of times I find that on webinars people don't interact as well, and also it's hard because we have so much content to cover. And so we're usually communicating on webinars by chat or by question boxes. And so I'm going to have a Q&A where we just dial into the conference bridge, and I find conference bridges to be far more interactive. And that will be a bonus for those of you who sign up now and are interested in, you know, better communication. I know that a lot of you are really worried about technology. Sometimes it's overwhelming. And one of the things about Deb Bixler and the Direct Sales Recruiting University is that I answer my phone. And if I don't answer my phone, I call you back. And so we will work with you. First of all, our webinar service is a very simple webinar service. Just log in. We're going to provide different forms of technology to meet the needs of different technological needs and the support to assist you with it when you have trouble. And so for those of you who would prefer to just dial in by phone and not deal with the computer because you're in your car or you're on your way home from work, we've added the feature that you can dial in and listen. You won't see the videos, you won't see the webinar, but you can go watch them the next day if you'd prefer. We also have the ability for you to Skype in. If you'd like to Skype in to the audio portion, that does, the webinar is in a webinar feature format, and so if you are, say, overseas and you want to use your computer, you come in and you can use the webinar service. But if you'd prefer to Skype in and not see the video, but watch it the next day, you can Skype in, you can call in by phone, or you can use your microphone and speakers. So we pretty much covered every single base that everybody asked for. The tech support is going to come when you tell us you need it, but every step of the way, I'm going to lay out, this is what you do, and so we make it very, very user-friendly. So the Direct Sales Recruiting University will assist you in developing leaders and training your team, filling your own calendar, becoming a better recruiter, and leveraging your time. Everybody's busy. I prefer to say I have a full life and I'm grateful for it. But we all have different things that keep us occupied. And that's why when we have all these different resources available to you, you can join us live. You can watch the video by replay. You can download the MP3. You can dial in. You can Skype in, or you can webinar in. Whatever's best for you. And when you join over this week, 5 days, the special's going to run. And we're going to open the cart right now. But over the next week, when you join over the next 5 days, you also get the video downloads so you have them for the rest of your life. And you also get the Q&A session that's specific for you guys now. So let's get started. I'll stay in touch over the next couple of days. And you know what? You don't have to have, you decide to join by a team, you don't have to have the whole team lined up now. You have all the way up until whatever. Starting on the first day of the webinar service, you will have access to the private end, and for 6 months after that, you will continue to have access. So if some of your people sign up 2, 3, 4 days late after we've already started, that's no problem. They still will do that. So all you need to do over the next 5 days to get the bonuses is make a the only thing you need to do over the next 5 days is make a decision for yourself. I recommend you do it now so the time doesn't get away from you. And then you get all the specials now, and you can gather up your team. And for that matter, it doesn't even have to be all on your own team. If you have other consultants that are in other companies that you would like to give some of the seats to. So all that, individuals, $47 for all that. And for teams of 10, $300 for all of that. So my name is Deb Bixler. Don't hesitate to email me if you have any questions, deb@debbixler.com, or give me a call, 717-751-2793. I guarantee your satisfaction. I do answer the phone, and if I don't answer the phone, I do call you back. See you in the university.